So we're gonna use this on for the next 5 weeks. This is telling me right now. Okay, that's fine. Alright, y'all, welcome back to the show. Another week, another episode. I am Cut Some. This is the show Cutting Up. We are here with some very special guests this week. Multiple guests. I'm kicking it over to my co-host, Spreaker Jones, who's back off of his D-Day.
Yeah, what's up, guys? This is your boy Spreaker Jones, aka Mr. Good Science, aka
Might not have a job next week,
aka my tank on E, but I'm still fly, aka Mr. Pre-Game, Mr. Pre-Show massages. You know what it is.
All right, and word to the pre-show massage that I didn't get today. But word to the program Ready to Eat Right for showing up 2.5 hours late for going to a funeral that I didn't know anything about. We just so organized around here. If y'all can't tell, we have some very special guests in the building today. We got first and foremost, we got the first person to attempt. I got this. Well, he already pimping out my commercial skills over here. We're gonna get to our sponsors for the Hip Hop Summer Jam 2 concert, September 1st. We gonna get to that. Also, I requested that work, so I'm gonna be down there too. So yeah,
shirtless.
I'm gonna be down there shirtless.
Okay.
And you know the pecs had to come out. Sun's out, guns out, and
hand claps.
Right,
Definitely.
Right, when the slut's out, the cut's out.
Oh,
so
God.
So that was fun. I just made it up, but okay. First and foremost, we got shout out to Chop Shop Studios, where we do everything we do here. Shout out to Daddy Finesse.
DJ of the Century.
DJ of the Century.
Power Ballers.
And shout out to all them Power Ballers.
Okay, yeah, and that professional costume voice y'all hear in the background is she's the first person to attempt to take Spreaker Jones' job.
Oh, really?
This is
this is gonna be.
This is Jada Athena. We know her as Angela, but you know her as Jada Athena from Twitter and Instagram. She's a very tall, very high yellow woman, Panda Baby style, what we call her.
And she got real hair.
And she got real hair. It's curly.
I do.
She got real live grooving. You should see it. I'm loving it right now.
No bundles for her.
It's so luxurious. And not even greasy.
No
It's so
bundles.
luxurious. That's what I do.
Coconut oil. Nothing.
Oh man, see we could have a baby with great hair and Tiger Woods golf ability. and also we have our gay and lesbian correspondent Nolans Darling.
Hello.
She here looking like she ready to cook pancakes. She got this wrap on. Got this wrap on, but she got a $50 t-shirt on. So go her.
Exactly.
No, you supposed to have your rap face in the front where you had that big ass bow in the front of your head like them hoes I hate.
I wasn't on what it's for.
I actually like it better that way instead of you looking like you finna real life slave it up with that bow in the front of your head. Y'all like real life. What I don't know that the character name from Django that called him Diddy. That chick, I can't. They look real life like that character sound with the bows in front of your head. Could said that. And also, we're going to take a little time about just give a shout out to our special sponsor for the Hip Hop Summer Jam 2 concert. First and foremost, we got T-Mobile, of course. They're our big deal sponsors, but we're trying to keep the cussing so much on the radio. We got Coast Thing. They do awesome t-shirts, product speaks, and all that stuff. Hopefully, we can get them to shoot a couple of their items down to the spot, for some, for some promo. The sponsors shoot some promo down here. I appreciate that. We got DJ Kool-Aid from Hot 97, DJ Big V. We got Mississippi Creek Weekend, word to George Chuck. We got Drama Queens International. I done told y'all, if y'all want to be a sponsor of this here delicatessen, you got to show me what y'all do. I haven't seen one model from Drama Queens International. I'm done with you. I want to see one.
I seen one.
I want to see one.
She had a big old booty.
Really? Did she have a name? You want to shout out?
I just called her Big Booty.
Because she got a big booty.
So I called her Big Booty.
Okay, moving right along, we got Taps. They are thick and proud sisters. They're a female empowerment movement, and they say they do modeling too. But I want to see them also.
I do Sham. Shout out to Sham. She know who she is. That's my bae.
Shout out to Sham. Whoever you are, Sham. Spreaker Jones is on Facebook right now.
Before anyone else.
All right. We got Finlandia Vodka and Hot 97. We got B-Day 991. I'm gonna call 991 again.
I drink Finlandia when I'm over in Norway.
Finlandia.
Oh yeah, that
Finlandia. Like Finlandia.
Oh, I drink that in Finland.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So do you wear a coat when you drink because it's cold, or do you wear shorts because it's hot there?
I wear a flannel shirt.
Okay, so it's a safe answer. Okay.
Yeah, I wear a flannel shirt.
All right, we got Struggle Wear Clothing Company. They bring it back to Atlanta clothes. We got El Cherie. She's a blogger socialite. The E-Right's going to have her down to the show pretty soon. I'm going to have her down for an in-depth interview about her dating life and things about that. Big obvious wink in the studio. We got Dixon's party runners. They do the jumps for the kids. You having a party or something? How that Jim?
Jump.
You know what I mean when I say jump?
Yeah,
See?
exactly what you mean.
What is it?
Cause you said
Then
party
for the
supply.
houses, the kids lose their
Oh,
mind.
bounce palace.
Yeah, bounce palace,
A bounce
space
house.
jump.
I call it
We call
jump.
them spacewalks. That's what we
Oh, you wanna
Yeah,
jump?
on the water tours like that going higher and stuff.
You know what? Screw you. Shout out to New Orleans.
Shout out to New
Everybody
Orleans.
loves it.
New Islands.
New Orleans. And we got, last but not least, Charlinda M. Florence, PLLC. She's a lawyer, and she's going to handle all our legal business if I need some help. We gonna
I'm
get
about to catch a case now.
right, so I can holler at Charlinda M. Florence.
Right.
Where's the New Orleans then?
Oh, also added on.
R.I.P. Mr. Maya.
Chris Jules is also added on. Shout out.
Oh yeah, shout out to Chris Jewelers. So they back on our sponsor.
Ice Mike can get me right. Oh
What they
man,
say, man?
Like Jacob the Shoe.
tell him I need a Decker Jones. I need a beaker.
Beeper?
I need a
Oh,
beaker.
yeah, for good science.
Yeah, for good science. And in the beaker, I need a bunch of diamonds.
Oh, my
Oh, that'd
God.
be dope.
Yeah.
I thought you said a beeper at first. I about to say swag it out. Why
So
don't you?
we're going straight to gotcha. All right, now today's name of our the name of today's show is called Monies. I just use the word monies when I refer to my money. I just say that a lot. That's one of my personal phrases. But I think this was a good idea because our assistant guest co-host for the meantime, Jada Athena, she knows a good bit about her monies and things like that. So we can get on some topics here. And first and foremost, I'm gonna tell you, I always don't give you my whole view of things. In black culture alone, it seems to be the thing to do to live beyond your means and to create the illusion of rich, not wealth, but rich. Like you seem to create the illusion of having more money than you do. And I don't know who you're trying to impress, because honestly, these people don't care about you. They're gonna hate you either way. So either you're gonna be hated for having a lot, or hated for not having a lot and pretending to have a lot. So to live within your means, it sounds a lot simpler than it is, because some people really have a hard time doing that. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But pay rent late one time, and you'll understand how important live within your means is. And just say it for a second. It's like, you know, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter. I see I see the balling. You know, I see I'm using air quotes, the balling that goes on the internet. It's like, dude, who are you trying to impress? Honestly, I don't get it. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna spit some facts at you. If somebody wants to be part of your life because of what you have, like for money, I mean, you're saying like they don't have anything, but they want to sandbag you, and you know, sandbag mean you basically weighing somebody down. You shouldn't want them around. I don't know how good they look, you know. And I don't like to. If I had enough money to pay to say, hey, you know, hey baby, look good, and lie to me about loving me, that's fine. But I don't have that kind of money right now. I want somebody who can at least match me, or at least you got some goals and ambition where one day we're gonna be together. We're gonna have this thing. We're gonna have this thing popping. We're gonna have a productive life together instead of you sandbagging me and I'm paying your bills. Because Angie gave a good example earlier. She was like, you can have a pretty girl with a big ass, but if something happens to you where you can't work, y'all broke.
Right.
Right.
Get on that corner.
So it's like, right, she gotta say something that yank.
She better get on that back page. She better get on back page.
Right. So
How
the
do you
point.
know about that?
No, hey, don't judge me.
No judgment here, sir. We judging. So anyway, Angie got a plethora of facts here. We're gonna go through the facts, and we're gonna kind of comment. We're gonna kind of comment. We're gonna comment, talk. We're gonna give a fact. We're gonna talk a little bit. Give her talk a little bit like that. Kind of like a little give and take. So what you got first, Angie?
All right. Well, this is from the Department of Labor. Weekly average for African American men and women is $634 a week. That's pre-tax. So I don't understand where all of these several $100 purses and shoes are coming from every single month.
How can you afford a Gucci purse every other month, but you making $600 a week?
And that's average.
Right.
Right.
You never know what somebody might have.
E.
Oh.
And I mean,
Oh, don't worry. We get to that in a second.
Oh,
Because
okay, go ahead.
we know where your time going too. So
That's true.
we get that in a second. Don't worry. We got this covered. So why are you defending the not shit? While you defending the women who ain't about their business? Gotta refocus my grind. Okay, what else you got?
One of the things that I found interesting is that with income before taxes, everyone, until they started hitting like that $40,000 mark or $40,000 a year mark, had more expenditures than they had income, period.
Meaning you spending more than you making all the time.
Yeah.
And that's and you know what's crazy? That sounds simpler than here's the thing. That sounds way simpler than it is, but at the same time, don't spend more than you make. I don't know how hard it is to explain to the people who trying to get their money right. Or when you budgeting, it's like, okay, if you do your budget and you're spending more than what you're making at the end of the month, figure out a way to cut some of that cost. And I can guarantee you, if you took into account things like fast food, which we're gonna get into in a second, things like it's a lot of little things that you can take into account. Like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't do that. And the thing is, because you're spending cash, it still counts. It still counts. Let's move on a little bit.
They call it cash leakage. I think it's not necessarily they don't know how to budget, but they don't want to swallow their pride. Like,
right? It's like you don't want to. Like, okay, it's like me. Honestly, I love shoes. Everybody know I do the shoe thing. So when I can't get a pair of shoes, it hurt me to my soul. But you know what hurts worse? Being evicted. So so I would much rather be fly with my old shoes in my house than be flyer on the street.
But I mean, some people will be like, I'm fly, and I'm still in my place, and I live above my means, so fuck what you saying.
And you got somebody to help you pay them bills. Gay men still.
Gay men live way above their means. That's just what they do.
Hey, this is coming from the gay and lesbian correspondent now.
Really well, like, and that's just what they do. Like,
no lie, in my job, I work around a lot of gay men for some reason. Like my full time job, I don't strip anymore. So my full time job is at a call center, and yeah, apparently it's a bunch of gay men that work there, and them dudes, they typically drive nicer cars. They typically dress nicer. You know, for some reason they don't get to work on time.
But do you know
because
why?
they tired of being treated like shit. I think, like, you know, growing up, it's like they
stay out of somebody else's shit. You start getting treated like it.
And so when they grow up, they're like, you know what, I'm gonna have this, and this, and I'm gonna make y'all, you know.
But the thing is, you obviously gay, but I ain't gonna lie to you though.
Because they don't have kids. Remember,
you know what?
Look
Yeah,
over that
true.
one. They don't have kids. Well, some of them do, but like working poor wise, 15% of the working labor force with children are part of the working poor. People without kids, 2.4%. So you are 7 times more likely to be part of the working poor as soon as you push something out your vagina. It's gone.
So
Your
as
money
soon
is
as you
gone.
have a baby, that's giving you that makes you 7 times more likely to be poor if you working.
So don't have babies.
So
2909 looking real good right now.
I tell you this, though. Coming from somebody with 2 kids myself, I tell you this, I ain't gonna tell you, my life changed. My kids changed emotionally, and I don't believe in emotions anymore. I believe in logic. Listen, let me explain. I'm being a dick. Like my kids changed my life emotionally. Like I know I wouldn't be the person I am today if it weren't for my kids, because I wasn't poop stains before my kids came along. Like I'm talking about, like I was an asshole, like, and didn't care about holding a job down because I could feed me. I know how to feed me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to get what I had to get to feed me. But my kids changed my life in that way. But looking back on it, the money I spent, like, people say, would you get tax returns? That doesn't make up for my kids. I spend more than that. I spend exponentially more than you can imagine. I get back from the government on my kids in a year.
Right.
Like I just spent 2 months of rent and back to school stuff. Right. So to say that, tax return make up for that, it does not. You had to get a smooth 15 racks back in taxes to cover your kids for the first half of the year. And that's just real. If you want your kids to do activities, you want them to have that's even slightly nicer things. Like my kids, I still shop at Walmart for my kids. I do. Now my kids get an occasional polo, but they can grow out of it anyway. So why buy stuff that's gonna last 10 years? They ain't gonna grow out of it anyway.
Right.
So they get the occasional polo, they get the occasional pair of Jordan. But for the most part, we at Walmart buying clothes because they gonna tear them up anyway. Also, Children's Place got some really good sales on kids' clothes. If you ever take them over there, the place in the mall, the PS store. It's like Aeropostale, whatever the kids, whatever it is. I don't know. They have like 40% off all the time. JCPenney got 40% off all the time.
Hey, I ain't cut no checks.
I'm just saying, like, just to give some parents some look at. Cause I mean, people run to the mall and like, I'm getting my baby. I'm like,
but really,
he gonna take a shit in it and it's not gonna be good no more. Like,
people are obsessed about the label brands, but Walmart as a retailer sells more clothing than all other retailers combined. Like more than all of the stores in the malls, all of the catalogs. Walmart sells more clothes.
Which is why you go to daycare.
People don't want their children to be teased like we were. Like, you know, back in the day, we were.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? I went to the mall.
You know?
I went to the mall. I was in Old Navy today with my kids. Buying jeans for $8. Word to Old Navy.
Right.
And hey, they got flare out jeans for $8. Old Navy does.
Nigga, we got Old Navy ladies? What you saying?
What? Hey, I got some 15. No lie. Now, like slim fit so I can show my shoes, but
Old
36
Navy,
waist, so-
Marshalls,
My
TJ
jeans are
Maxx.
Old Navy.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, I got slim fit for 36 waist, so like some of my junk ain't bunched up.
Oh, my
Anyway,
God.
the point is,
Congratulations.
I wasn't
Kurt,
ready.
for giving
I wasn't
us
ready.
That visual.
the point is, we in there buying stuff, and it's like, I lost my whole point with the whole junk coming. With the whole junk coming. The point is, you can buy. You don't have to be obsessed with name brands to make your kids look good. Cause trust me, I was in Old Navy. I know. I saw a guy in there. He had on some Jordans, some black and red playoff 11s. He had on some jogging pants, a hat with holes in it, and his hair poking through the hole in the hat, and like a T-shirt that like he had just moved somebody or something. And he was going somewhere in it. I can
I was
tell.
with my ex-boyfriend because he was dressed real raggedy.
And I'm like, dude, you have $200 shoes, and with the rest of the outfit is maybe 30 cents.
Yep.
Right.
And he like, but that's acceptable these days. So when at our age, when I was coming up, you had to be. Back then it was Tommy Hilfiger real tough and Polo was real tough, like Jabot was real tough. You had to be in that stuff. People recognize brands. If you didn't have it on, you were poor.
Right.
You would get talked about.
Right.
You
Like you
shit.
can have on an outfit with jeans, a clean shirt that fits you properly, shoes that fit you properly.
I was found it amazing that the kids that lived in the same trailer park as I did made fun of me because I didn't have name brand shoes, but we owned the trailer park and they rented a little
Right.
house
They rented
from
from
us.
y'all.
They see, they
Yes.
don't see that.
But they don't
But they
understand
had
it.
name
They don't
brand
see
shoes
that.
on, and I didn't. And we owned
Kids are
land they
cool.
lived on.
Right.
So
And then
Like,
kids are stupid too, because I used
that's
to wear
true.
Vans.
Yeah.
And they were like, with them buttons. I'm like, these shoes literally
Right.
cost like $80. Like,
That's
these
it. But now we live in a different
parents.
world. We live in a different world now where it's cool to
Yeah.
be different. It's cool to be
Yeah.
weird.
We're in a world now where all the children want to look alike. Like they so uniform. Like
Yeah,
everybody
but it's
wearing
crazy.
the same thing.
They dress so crazy, but they all dress the exact same way. Like
Right.
like I said, I'll say all the time. If you own a cut off blue jean vest, we got beef. But
looking at you, Joe Budden.
oh wow.
whoa! Don't down the move guy.
No.
So the move guy is a legend.
No.
I got Joe Budden's
Listen.
picture in my bathroom.
Oh my god.
The Move God, you know how I feel about the Move God.
Yeah.
I've been listening to the Move God for over 10 years now. The Move God has disappointed me from love and hip hop. I respect Move.
Yeah, he sold out. He
I'm
sold out.
disappointed that you watch Love and Hip Hop. I'm just saying.
Going to die.
Wait,
I
that show
have
is
to-
garbage. On there?
That show is
Yes.
He was on
garbage.
there.
Well,
The move guy.
Love and hip hop is
Well, y'all know I
alright.
don't watch that foolishness. So I
But
don't
on top
know
down and rap a lot
anything.
up in here.
I don't watch
Good.
I want Jay
that.
Prince coming down on us.
I'm mad the females don't watch this shit, but the guys do. Like what?
I have to watch it when I'm at work. I didn't change the TV.
You know I do when I work when I be
Because I
on?
kept trying to figure out
Put in
who
my
the little
headset.
Ariane girl was or whatever her name was, and everybody was like, she from Love and Hip Hop.
I
Like,
gives
what
no
does she
fuck.
do?
Right, what does she do? Like, what does she do
Like,
outside
what
of Love
is
Hip Hop?
she? Right.
Sorry, sponsors.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Okay, back to the
Yeah.
statistics.
Back to the stats, because we not getting paid for Love and Hip
So
Hop.
let me ask you this,
I hate that show, by the way.
Angela.
Sure.
So who makes the most money out of all the groups in the US?
Asians. The Asians are pulling down all of the money. It is Asian men, then white men, then Asian women, then everybody else. Like, yes.
You know what? I read a really crazy statistic one time about relationships that the most unmarried people in America are black women and Asian men.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I
maybe they
remember.
should come together and make some
All
panda
the black
babies.
How
women
about
are Asian
no?
women.
How about no? You know why?
Why?
Because if I'm an Asian man making 1,100 every 2 weeks, and
Yep.
I see a black
or
woman
every week, baby.
every
That's
week. Oh,
And I
every
see a black woman going on?
making 600 every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, thank you.
$610 a week, black women. Thank you. We,
I'm gonna go German and say 9.
Fuck.
it does.
I said 9, and that's just German.
Yeah.
$10 a week.
Yeah, as opposed to 1,000.
That's what average now.
You ain't seen my
That's not
paycheck.
average.
It's like what for?
Right.
And you know, it's fun, and like, the funniest part about that is, like I said, is these are facts and figures that we spitting at y'all. We not coming sideways.
Yeah,
Like we not
Yeah,
making this
where
up.
did you get this? Where did you get this?
www.bls.gov, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics.
See,
Bureau
we
of
not
Labor
just
and Statistics.
talking. We like
Yeah, this
a lot of
is
people
okay,
didn't believe us when we
right.
said every 9 seconds about domestic violence.
That's
We're not-
Flash, she's here to take your job. Stop agreeing with her.
Oh,
Okay,
Hey,
hey,
they got no
listen,
wrong, man. Let it happen.
listen. Guess what? When Ice might get me right with my with my beaker full of diamonds,
Oh my gosh.
and they gonna move, it's gonna have a clear top, and they just gonna move around. When
My
he get
first
me
time
right
is
with my
Sapphire.
beaker
If
full
you
of
listening.
diamonds, guess what?
And I like Hello Kitty. Can I just like
Yeah.
a bag with that on it?
I don't even need to have anything so like real flashy. Like half a carrot, I'm good.
Right.
Like something small, I'm a happy girl.
Yeah, he's
What?
hey,
We gonna call you.
hey, he a
Yeah.
sponsor, so we should get some kind of
I'm from
discount
the
on our
country.
ice.
I live within my
Man.
means. I don't need nothing big.
You know,
From
she
New Orleans, we
spoke.
doing bad.
Live within your means.
Yes.
That is
That's
something.
not fun though.
It's never fun. You know,
But
you know that fun being
fun.
evicted.
That's fun.
I don't. Speaking woman who does not live in her means. That's not fun. Like, if I was to live within my means, I'd be at home right now.
Wearing a condom ain't fun, but
Guess what? You don't want to. You know what? Babies make you poor.
yeah, baby, make you poor.
Miranda's are $500, last for 5 years.
It's $100 a year.
Yeah.
$100 a year divided by 12 months. That's like what? $10 a
Everybody go
month.
get-
That's like $8 a month. $8 a month.
Yeah.
A box of condoms cost like $5 and change. So you really could save money.
And like 20% of the women don't have
Celibacy
periods,
is
so you don't have
priceless.
to like
How about we
have
just not do it
handbags
at
either.
all?
So there you
So
go.
it's great. And then you
Hey.
pay for the spontaneity. You don't have to reach for anything. It's
Right.
great.
Miranda, we got bonding over here.
But
Man,
you know what's
Miranda's
sexy about
$500.
Oral sex.
Right, you know what? Say them, hey, Team Raw Dog.
Everybody gets off and nobody gets pregnant. That's all I'm saying.
Team Raw Dog.
Well, I'm a virgin, so
Touch for the very
In your
first
ear.
time.
team version.
In your ear.
Team version.
What else we got going on? What we got some more
Oh.
stats coming at
Scissor
you.
me timber.
Scissor me,
Scissor me timbers. Stone top.
Stone,
I have
motherfucking.
never heard that.
Hey.
Oh,
We was talking
oh,
about
wait, I
this.
can't cuss.
No.
Oh,
that's
stone top. I just said stone top.
What does that mean though? Who knows what it means?
Oh.
It's like saying skeet on the
I've
radio.
never heard that. That's not a term that we use in New Orleans.
Okay, well,
See you after the show.
let's talk to Jada Athena a little bit more.
Let's get some more
Okay,
stats.
so we found out that the Asian men make the most money.
Right.
Okay, so what about,
What about the
like,
time management? I want to get in that
Oh
part.
my
That
God.
was one of my,
Okay,
those
so
were
there
my
was a
favorite
survey
part.
about work, and it says, or how people spend their time, and one, who gets 8.5 hours of sleep? Apparently everybody but me.
Right,
was
I don't
one
get
of the
8.5 hours
things.
sleep.
I mean,
And then we were looking, and they work on average about 3.5 hours, but they spent more time socializing, like 7.79 or 4.79. So statistically, everybody spends more time socializing and watching TV and doing things like that than working. But they spend the most of their time
This is
sleeping.
per day, right?
Yes, but
Who the hell works 4 hours a day
Right.
and watch TV for 8 hours?
Can I please get that job?
Can I
Because
have that
promise I'll
job?
be super
And
lazy.
how are your
I would
bills
watch
paid?
Love and Hip Hop.
I would have time to watch
I
hip hop.
would.
I would
I
have
would.
time to catch up on my movies. I would know how World War Z ends if I had 8 hours to watch TV and I want to cuss so bad. If I had 8 hours to watch TV and just play a day, I would.
Right.
Man, it's crazy. 4 hours a day.
I would know Mood God was on Love and Hip Hop.
Right. Mood guy.
Hey, Moon God, look.
Because that's my idol. I love him. And your bitches. I mean, your women be bad.
Man, Mood guy is my idol, son.
The thing that I saw that was most interesting to me is that like half of the grocery money, like people might spend on average about $3,000 a year on food, but then they were also spending about $1,500 a year eating out, and I think that's really low. But coming up, like I can remember how many times a year we used to go out to eat. Like my mom could every other day because we ate leftovers. She wasn't going to do all that because she worked. But we went out for birthdays and we went out for Father's Day and Mother's Day, and that was it. Like this pizza every week.
Easter.
No, it was none of that. Like we had taco night. My mom's Korean, so we had a lot of rice, things like that. But $1,500
Y'all
a
had
month.
taco night?
Yeah, my mom, she used to cook everything. Don't judge me. Okay, we couldn't go to Taco
This
Bell,
is a
so
judgment
we
zone.
made like taco night. But growing up, that's what we did.
But that
so.
just seemed abnormal for y'all.
It wasn't. It was totally
Exactly.
natural. So was wearing buddies.
Yeah.
So was fucking cutting. Oh, sorry. So was cutting grass.
Right.
So was doing all these chores normal girls don't do.
Did-
But I'm from the country.
Did
So
y'all
that's
have sushi tacos?
I did all
We
that
did
stuff.
not have sushi tacos.
Get on her experience, man. Like, the point is
Sushi's
this.
Japanese. Come on now.
Oh, yeah, you talking about your mom, like,
Yeah.
they don't.
Koreans and Japanese.
That's
don't
my
eat.
favorite question. How is it that people that live on Section 8 and live on all these things, people have all these nice things? That used to always be my question.
Right. You know what's crazy? Okay. This is one of the things that grandma did.
Wait, my daddy was like, when you find out, let me know. Because I don't know what they
Right. The greatest thing I work at a call center for a cable company. I'm gonna tell you something. We still internet service. We have what's called economy internet, meaning it's for people who with kids on free lunch. You call me because your internet's slow because it's slow. It's minimum. It means it's meant for your child to do their homework on. It's like $10 a month. You complaining because your iPad won't pick it up with your wireless router that you bought. You know how much a router costs? You know how much an iPad? I don't have an iPad.
I don't either.
But you can afford an iPad, but you got free lunch internet.
Yep.
iPad costs $600. That's a year of internet, of decent internet. But you want to $600 on an iPad.
You know, that was an issue that they was having in New Orleans. They was trying to how they crack down on stuff like that. Like, how can you be on Section 8 but you have all these lavish, items, but people like,
no lie.
how they got you?
No lie. When my older daughter worked at Kobe, she was like 6 months old, and she was getting wig. I went to pick up her wig, and a lady pulled up in an Escalade. No lie. I was driving 2000 Mirage, getting smooth 42 miles a gallon, and she pulled up in an Escalade to pick up her wig. To pick up her wig, and I was just like, it didn't match.
It don't match. It does not match.
And I'm like, how do you get wick in an Escalade? Like that's a $70,000 vehicle. Man, with ODB went to get food stamps on camera.
Oh yeah, they was hot about that. They was hot about that.
You can't count my money that I get.
Elsewhere. And that's cool, but don't get the wick. Leave it with me. I need the wick. Hey, word. Hey, also if you got some wick milk, I take it because that stuff got a shelf life. It's shelf life 6 months. I'm serious.
On
Like,
the box?
yeah, if you got some Parmalat,
Yes.
if you got some Parmalat or whatever they're giving away now, holler at your boy. I will seriously come pick it up. Like, seriously, hey, I dig that.
I feel like that's so cool. Why have to be a single mother that gets so much money?
Yeah, like my homeboy, word to Larry Bell, we call him Samoan. He
Fat too.
he pays for his own school and like he takes 2 classes a semester because he has to pay for the cash because he can't afford to pay for anything else. But he can't get financial aid because he has no kids.
Right.
But if he a kid, he won't have it. He won't be poor. Right. So
And then when I was young enough to go underneath my father's income, let them tell me he made quote unquote
too much. The funny thing about that is, like me and Andrew talked about that. We were saying, look, there's no system in place to help the people who. The people who are trying to work and get ahead and not lean on the system, there's nothing to help us out. The people who are willing to quit their job and just be leeches is everything for you.
But then it's the trap because then the only thing that they can get is what the government is allowing them to get. They have no opportunity for advancement. They have no opportunity to get anything better. But if you're actually trying, then everything has to come out your pocket. Like talking about children, if you're married and you're both working, then you have to pay that $180 in childcare every week. You have to pay that $230 a month in health care. You know, all of that comes directly out of pocket. But if neither one of you work, then you'd be eligible for the vouchers.
Right.
But then you could never be able to afford things like
You never
saving up
get
for their
ahead.
college
You never have an
or
iPad.
their clothes.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Guys,
I'm gonna tell you this. I can count on my hand. What? You know what? I'm finna make a judgment. I'm sorry, but I could probably count how many people on the west side saving up for their kids' college on my toes and fingers.
Because they don't give a, they don't
Cause that's honestly something that's not real. I mean, you say, hey, graduate high school, go to college, but it's not really pushed.
I'll tell you something. Like nobody told me to go to college. College was my personal choice when I left high school. It was like, hey, so what you gonna do? But the thing is, though, I wanted to go. I didn't have any guidance. I saw my counselor one time in high school, and that was for her to tell me my ACT score.
Not everybody's designed to go to college.
That's true.
I get that.
How do you know? How do you know? I was giving no
I wasn't
options.
designed for college. Now.
Listen,
Let me ask you, when you coming up, what did they always tell you?
be anything you want to be.
No, I'm saying, graduate high school. It was always graduate high school. When we was in high school, which is fucked up because we kind of get targeted. It was messed up because we kind of get targeted. It was two things. Hey, you go get a trade or you go to the military.
Right.
It was never, hey, what you want to do? Like, what's your major? What you want to do? It was
like,
never
yeah, nobody nurtured your hopes and dreams. Say,
like
Thanks,
Curtis
Mom
said.
and Dad. I never had that option. I remember when I was 6 years old, we went to the bank, we got a savings bond, and they were like, oh, when you're 14, this $50 is going to be $100, and that'll help you and get ready for college. Like, from the time I came out the womb, then again, I am half Korean. By the time I came out the womb, it was a plan that I was going to go to college. It wasn't, oh, are you? It's which college are you going to go to? But my parents prepared their entire, when I say I had 3 pairs of name brand shoes in high school, that was for basketball. I didn't have a pair of name brand shoes. We ate at home every single night. We didn't have cable TV. We didn't have long distance. I didn't get a new car, but I sure went to college and not had to pay one single student loan. Not one. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
I
parents.
Man, that's real.
More parents.
Now what?
Because my parents.
That's real.
When you were saying that you wanted to set your daughters up for success,
Right.
that was the best thing because I don't have $400 worth of debt every month. I was able to pay for a mortgage. Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Here's the thing, and as I say, I'm gonna say this, and we gonna kind of wrap it up. As far as that goes, when you a parent, your whole goal shifts.
Yes.
First, you want to Georgia, you want your kids to be successful. Because honestly, my mama didn't. I love my mama to death, but she didn't put me in a position to be successful. She put me in a position to eat, to have a roof over my head where I fed myself. But I had more to go at night. But at the same time, She didn't put me in a position to succeed. So I want to give my kids the opportunity to say, hey, you know what? I'm established what I want to do. I got enough money to say, you know what? You don't have to work when you're 19, 20 and feed it. I don't want you to get knocked up. Look, kids make you poor. So listen. So this what you do is this. Let's see if we can get you successful by, hey, here's your options. Here goes some schools. D specialize in these, D specialize in that. What do you want to do? Let me help you help yourself. So therefore, you have no. If you're trying to be a bum after that, it's not my fault. Here's the thing. Some people gonna just fail out. Some people gonna flame out. It is what it is. Some people mature late. The thing is, if you give them an opportunity, some people just need an opportunity, and I feel like that's all some people need. Now, if you give them an opportunity and they fail, then fine. Hey, you did your part, but do your part as a parent to give your kids the best chance to succeed. And buying purses and shoes now ain't gonna do it.
Surely it's not.
Because my kids going to college. I know whether they got Pell Grant when they turn 18 or not. My kids going to school anyway. I got 2 bank accounts to say so. So it is what it is. The thing is, give your kids the best opportunity to help themselves as much as you can. Therefore, you make them feel like they're doing something, but you actually doing most of the work for them. Basically, you pull them along, but you give them all the glory for it. Look what you did. We saved X amount of dollars for you to go to school, and we did this.
Oh yeah.
So you make it feel like
my dad has my
together.
degree. He said he paid for it. It's his.
Right.
It's hanging over the mantle right now.
And
Yeah.
he helped you as much as he could, and now you're in a place now where you can pass information on to somebody else. So if you do have a baby and be poor, you can get information. You get information to your kids and say, you know what, you know what it is. Like it's in your. You don't have to remember it. It's instilled in your brain.
I think every generation wants their children to do better. Like my father is the son of a sharecropper. My mom was born and lived in South Korea after the war. Like they came from dirt and poor, which is why we didn't have a lot of nice things. But we were brought up not to expect nice things. You know what's nice? Education.
Right.
Yep.
You can do a whole lot more with education than you can with doing it first.
You could be one of the 2.4 of college graduates that are amongst the working poor. Only 2.4 though.
Now, if you get to college, you basically give yourself a 98% chance to not be poor if you graduate college and you're working. How good is that?
Because you want me to Asian man.
Right. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey,
there are a lot of Asians in college though.
Hey, I'm willing to consider roommate-ship with an Asian guy. You know, if it's going down like that, you know, I'm gonna have a poor black girlfriend though, so just know that. But I digress. Hey, this is this week's show. We had a really good show this week. No thirst of the week this time.
No thirst of the week.
We just don't, because we feel like this was more important, and you guys need to listen to some information. Anyway.
Dave Ramsey. Like, if you're unsure of where to start, Dave Ramsey is an excellent. Susie Orman, Dave Ramsey, they're very, very good. Susie is very easy to understand. My parents swear.
I like Susie Orman though.
And there's a lot of things that you can do. All you have to do is start your beginnings. Like, if you just save $1 today, that's $1 more than what you had yesterday. You don't have to put hundreds of dollars away every single month. Adjust your level or your spending, and things will get better. It'll take a while, but slowly but surely they'll get better.
I got a question.
Yes.
How many people are still saving the weekly save challenge?
I fell off. I'm sorry. I went to Pensacola.
I fell out too. But listen, basically,
it's like $1 today, $2 tomorrow.
But basically, two encounters what we doing. Basically, what we saying is live within your. This is like a few hot topic points. Live within your means.
Yes.
Don't overspend on things you don't need, which also goes on within your means.
Buy condoms.
Save some money.
And cook.
Buy condoms. Cook. All these things are things that you can do.
And cooking is.
And you know what's crazy? If you do those things most of the time, you can enjoy yourself the rest of the time because you'll afford to.
Right.
Like if you've been in danger of overdrafting in the last year, you should really listen to my show. Like you should really take my advice. And, hey, because overdrafting ain't fun. I've been there. Trust me. Like y'all didn't say, and just trust me, you spend it. You spend it. Trust me, they ain't gonna overdraft you if you didn't spend it. But I digress. That was a great show. Thanks for coming through.
I think Angie got the job.
Yeah. Thanks for taking John. This week.
Yeah, I decided had a great shower with my presents.
Word to Chop Shop Studios.
I'll
where to
see
eat,
y'all
right?
at Summer Jams.
Summer Jam.
September
September
1st.
1st. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she bartending at Summer Jam. Yeah, she bartending at Summer Jam.
Bartender
Yeah.
their dreams. Yeah.
Yeah, Nolan's Darling gonna be there. I might, see if I
Cut
can
that one plus out.
yeah, I'm gonna have the cuts out for the sluts. What? The cuts out for the sluts
At the
out?
very beginning of the show. Y'all
Shows
didn't
out,
catch
guns
that?
out.
Get a slut.
Oh my
Yes, he
goodness.
said slut.
Y'all
Cuts
didn't pay
out, sluts
attention.
out. It's not a cuss word.
We need them to come out to eat.
Sluts ain't a derogatory term.
Yeah, sluts buy tickets too. Right, sluts.
Look, we sorry, German Timo. We sorry, German T-Mobile, with that.
I'll tell you something. Sluts bring Asian men with money to buy drinks.
And you get sell.
All right.
Come on.
All right, y'all. Peace. Have a good week.